Hey guys, DJ Briggs here, back for another video, and today I have another Lego Jurassic World Dominion set from 2022 here, based on the upcoming movie. It is the Pteranodon Chase. It comes with 94 pieces. It's set number 76943 and is aimed at the 4+ building demographic, and it retails for about $20 here in the United States, and it does bear resemblance to previous sets. It even shares the same name as a Fallen Kingdom set. We do get a Pteranodon, some nice little builds, but without further ado, let's start getting into the set, deconstructing it, seeing how it stacks up, starting as always with the minifigures. So first up for figures, of course, for Jurassic World set, we do get Owen here, in an exclusive variant, and before you get into that, his accessory, he does come with the Wonder Woman lasso there in a pearl gold color. I think that really should have been molded in a new color, but maybe the designer didn't have a budget for it, or they probably didn't want little kids getting confused with the accessory that you're going to see with Maisie in a little bit. But getting into the prints, his leg print, not new. It's from the Fallen Kingdom line that they've been using ever since. Same with the head and the hair. That is also pretty standard for the Chris Pratt minifigures, including Star-Lord. It does have an alternate expression where you do have a more aggressive, mean mug. But what makes this figure special and exclusive to the set is you get this nice torso print of him wearing a plaid long sleeve shirt. Would have liked to have seen some arm printing on there, but the printing we do get is pretty nice. You got some nice detail, buttons, pocket, a little bit of an undershirt underneath the plaid, and flipping around, you do get some nice back torso printing. But yeah, all that makes him exclusive is that he has some nice back torso printing. But yeah, that's all that makes him exclusive to the set, is the new torso. So the next figure up is Maisie, returning from Fallen Kingdom. She is not exclusive to the set. The only thing that makes her exclusive, she doesn't come with dual molded hat and hair combo here. She just comes with plain hair. But getting into her accessory, she does come with that brown whip piece representing basic fishing pole, and she does come with an orange fish attached to that to represent that she caught a fish. Zooming a little bit more, we can see plain blue legs, no detail, fairly fine. If she's wearing jeans, I don't really need that detail. Black hands, nice olive torso. You got some nice printing, fairly accurate to what we've seen in the trailers for the new movie. Nice little design on the innermost gray t-shirt there. And you got some back torso printing, which removing her hair, we can get a better look at. It's got that nice lion or something. I can't quite tell what that's supposed to be. It kind of looks like a lion. It's just a vague outline of one. And then you can see she has an alternate expression, but that head is the same one that they've been using for Hermione. It's that Karina Smith hair headpiece that we've been getting for a while. Looking at the included dino for this set, it's a Pteranodon. We've gotten this mold many times before, but the coloration is new and exclusive for this set. You got a nice sand blue base, some nice dark blue highlights, some nice printing on the head there with kind of aggressive expression. You got some bricks that you can attach if you want to customize. These wings are nicely done. They are kind of dual molded with some of the blue running into the sand blue there. That is like a really cool effect. That's probably not going to be consistent on everybody's wings that they get. That may just be variation. But you do get some articulation here. You do get the head can open up really wide, and you can close it, and then you can position the wings however you want. And then at the back here, you do have the feet, which you can clip anything bar-sized in. For example, I'm going to take the lasso from Owen here, and it just clips on pretty nicely. So you can play with that. The main builds of the set, you get this car for Owen to drive around, and then you get this nice little pier with kind of a shack build. We're going to take a look at the truck first. So taking a look at this truck, it's pretty nicely done. It's using that pre-molded part that they introduced last year for ATVs and whatnot, just to give some look of suspension for this Jeep. It's got that standard Jurassic World coloring to it, where you got some gray and blue. That is, of course, a printed part. There are no stickers in 4+ sets. You got some nice grill detail on the sides. I do appreciate the use of these fender pieces. They could have used they kind of make this thing look more rugged. And then at the back here, you have a little the tiled part with clips at the end, and the clips, you can put a couple accessories there. They have preset some binoculars in black there, and then you just have a nice open seat to place Owen in. You got a steering wheel, and you got the nice version that they put where you got 2 studs just to easily put Owen or any minifigure that you want in there. You don't have to remove the windscreen to put them in, but I did that for the sake of the video. But he does fit in there nicely, and with that tiled stud, it's pretty easy to remove them again. But that does it for that. And then taking a look at this build representing like a little fish shack and side of a pier. You got some nice blue plate here representing some of the water. These kind of tiles here with studs on the side, kind of representing like a boardwalk or a dock or something. But it's so bare bones, but it's necessary for 4+ sets. But you can put a figure there pretty nicely. You got an empty trash can in green there. You got a nice bench put here that you can use. But figures, I really wish they had used a studded 1x4 with studs instead of 2 tiles, because you can only really set a figure there, but they're not going to stay, so that is a little unfortunate with that build. You got a nice palm tree here, using a couple pieces, again fairly basic for these 4+ sets. You got couple of things showing some seafood that is freshly caught. Little, I'm assuming a water basin for crab there. Little pail with a silver fish, and then going up to the awning here. Pretty nicely done, and that printed tile is just so well done. I really like the Legofication of a fish shack logo. That is like that can be used outside of the Jurassic World line. That is like superb to me. But not much else to say about this part of the build. For extra pieces, as you can see, not much here. You pretty much get a Technic piece, the binoculars, and one each of the whip and lasso pieces. Getting into the instructions, there's two booklets for the set. First one, of course, shows you what you build. You build Owen, the car, and the Pteranodon. Second booklet pretty much just builds Maisie and the little fish shack stand thing. For Owen's book has the QR code. It actually has his minifigure down there at the bottom. For the progress bar, you have that typical building instruction style for the 4+ line. Back of his just has the product feedback thing with the generic minifigure. Maisie's has her down there sporting the progress bar, and hers pretty much takes up about 51 pages of building. At the back of hers, you have the cross-cell showing all the dinosaurs that you do get for the Dominion line, as well as a cross-cell showing you all the sets that are included, as well as the fact that you can combine a couple of them together. And then the back couple pages are the parts inventory for the set in case you need it. So taking a look at the box, it's that typical $20 price point size box. You got that standard look for the Jurassic World Dominion sets that I went over in the Triceratops review. With the tiled over gray part there, you got the bricks making up the amber here. In the corner there, you have the dinosaur of the set kind of breaking through the box. You got a nice prog shot of the set, the minifigures included, as well as the dino set specs on the side. You do have that giant 4+ logo on the corner there, letting you know that is a 4+ set. Top of the box features the minifigures doing stuff. Actual size reference is supported by Maisie. And then on the back of the box, we do have that entire aesthetic for 4+ sets, where you get just a layout of everything that you get in the set, as well as the little thing showing how easy the 4+ sets are to build with their preformed giant pieces. So going into my final thoughts for the set, pretty much it's build-wise, it's a standard 4+ set. There's fairly basic builds, but what you do build, the truck is very nicely done. I think the shack is pretty well nicely done with the with how it's designed. There's few issues. How basic the dock is. Again, simple parts. I can excuse that. The bench though is very disappointing. You can't really you can set a minifigure on it, but they won't stay. I wish there were studs on that studs on there, so it would so the minifigure would stick better. The printed pieces are very well done. We do get 2 of them. Again, that fish sign is very well done. That is very usable outside the Jurassic World line. figures, Owen, Maisie, pretty standard for that. Maisie's really well done, nice cheap set to get her. Owen, it's a Jurassic World set, we kind of have to get him. It is a nice exclusive variant. That torso he has is very usable outside of Jurassic World. The only thing I have to call out with him is the lasso piece they use. Is that is Wonder Woman's lasso piece that they introduced for her way back when, and it is still molded in that gold color, even though they've molded it in different colors. So don't really like the fact that it's gold here. It really should have been molded in a different color, but I can understand if this set is aimed at 4-year-olds and up. They may have didn't want kids to get confused with Maisie's accessories, so I can understand the little bit of choice there, the designer. And most 4-year-olds are not going to care about that, honestly. Pteranodon I'm going to loop in with the minifigures. It's very nicely done. That is a nice, cool, exclusive color for the Pteranodon. Very nicely done. Quality, I have no qualms with. There's actually nothing, no real issues here. Price, $20 for this set. Again, taking into account that this is a 4+ set, and it does have a small piece count for $20. But that's mostly due to, again, with the nature of 4+ sets, we have bigger pieces, we have, so it's easier to build, so that part count is not really reliable. On top of that, we have a dinosaur in this set. That's also kind of inflating the price a bit, because those dinosaurs, even the smallest ones, they're not a pretty penny for Lego to produce, so that does add to the cost of a set. So $20 for this, very worth it in my opinion. Kids will not be disappointed with this set. You can use it. There's plenty of play experience for adult collectors, mock makers. Again, I've said it numerous times throughout this video, there are nice pieces to use for customizing and stuff, so very worth that $20 price point. So with all that considered, the set does get a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Again, highly recommend it. Very worth a pickup for any fan of the Jurassic World line or any completionist of the Jurassic World line. And that does it for this video. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Any feedback you may have for me. I always look forward to the discourse down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell if you haven't already, like, share. All that helps feed the mighty algorithm and helps the channel grow. And I will see you in the next video. Until next time, brick on.